Thank you and welcome. This is going to be tough enough, of course. And I'm doing it early this week because I have the time and I need to get it out. Toughen up. Week after week after week. The weak are rooted out. The weeds are gone. And now there's only one left that I would get rid of. But he's still there. And of course that's AJ. Because AJ is just kind of one of those guys where you have to make an impression. And I'm surprised by the elimination this week that he didn't just get rid of all three of them. But more on that in a minute. What I want to talk about right now, their kind of mantra, or their subject topic of the week was focus. You have to be focused. You have to walk through the curtains and be focused. Yes, you do. Focus is something that not a lot of people can do. When they're worried, like Steve was saying, worried about divorce number 2, divorce number 3, their kids. I had a car accident. My dog died. My girlfriend left me. My mother died. Anything that could happen, and going out there, you have to let all of that be gone. It has to be gone from your mind, and you can't think about it. It's like you have to cut open, rip out, put it in a jar, sew back up, and then go out and do your thing, and then you come back, put it back in, and then go with it. Because that's how being a wrestler is. You have to be completely focused on what you're doing at hand. Because if you're not, somebody's going to get hurt. And if you hurt enough people, you're not going to be wrestling very long. Because they're going to hurt you. At least, from my history of things, that's how it works. That's how it worked when I was in the ring. If you did something wrong and you hurt somebody, they were going to make sure you knew that you messed up. It's all about taking care of each other. You have to take care of each other in order to be successful. Now, they had to endure, I guess you would say, this phenomenal rope thing. Oh my God, I don't know that I could have done that. And I'm in the best shape of my life. And I don't know that I could have, well, I probably could have. But maybe it looks a lot scarier on TV. Or confusing. Not scary, confusing. Because it was kind of confusing. I'm just like, how does this thing work? It looks like a maze when you look at it on TV and they show the whole thing. But anyway, Eric, while watching the ropes thing, I'm thinking Eric needs to go. Because he's not doing anything to impress me. And you have to... And I know, you could be sitting there thinking, well, who the hell are you? You ain't nobody. He ain't got to impress you. Yeah, he does. Just like he's got to impress you. Just like he's got to impress everybody. Because to be a wrestler, if you're not making some kind of impression, whether it's good or bad, which a lot of people can't... If you're making a good or bad impression, as long as you're doing something right in professional wrestling, then you're doing something right. It's something that they're going to remember. Eric has all the potential in the world. I mean, he's tall, he's athletic, he's muscular. He could make it in this business, but his conditioning sucks. And you know what? I kind of think he had a point when he said that my conditioning's gotten better. It's just that the activities have gotten, or the workouts have gotten harder. Maybe, but that rope thing, everybody else done it in like under 30 minutes. Probably under 20 minutes. And it took you over an hour and a half. It didn't even get done with it. You laid down on the ropes like 3 times. I mean, what the crap? Gone. Gone. Bottom 3. Ivelisse. Now, I love Ivelisse. I really do. I think it may be because I feel sorry for her. it may be the compassion factor playing a role in how I feel about her, but she's hurt. You know, and she still went out and did everything that they asked of her. And did it better than Eric. But she's hurt. So that reason alone is the only reason that she was even in the bottom 3 and the reason she got booted. Had she not been hurt, she wouldn't have been there. And it sucks. It really does. It sucks because she shouldn't have been there. She shouldn't have been in that spot. But it just happens that, you know, she got hurt and that's what happens. And now AJ's got a golden opportunity because he was the only one that didn't get canned, and he's got to improve. He has got to do something to show not only the trainers but Stone Cold why he wants to be there. I mean, you can talk all you want to about I want this, I gotta have this, but until you go and prove it and make an impression, it's not gonna happen. So that's my thoughts on Tough Enough. What are we up to? Week 6? Week 7? Week 6? Yeah, it's week 6. So, let the games continue. A double elimination this week. Who's going to go home next? Who is your favorite? One of my favorites throughout the whole thing has been Andy. Andy has really stepped up this last week and showed. And I kind of picked Andy as like one of my favorites, him and Luke on the first show, because Andy, when they first got into the first workout or maybe the second workout, he opened the door and then like jogged in. The rest of them just kind of walked in like nonchalant. So big ups and big respect right there for Andy for doing that. That's why I've kind of kept my eye on him. He's been kind of quiet because they've been talking about these others, but this week he kind of stepped up, and you know, you had to talk about him because he was doing good. Him and Cool Hand Luke, that's my final 2 right there. Although I think Andy will probably be surpassed. That's the 2 that I would like to, but I think Andy will be surpassed by Martin and Donny Osmond, and it'll probably be down to them 3. I see Christina probably staying another week or 2 and then getting the boot. But, you know, who knows what's going to happen. Go read a spoiler somewhere if you want to know. Anyway, that's all I got to say about Tough Enough on week 6. Make sure you tune in next week, and I'm sure I'll have a lot more to say about it. And you guys be good. This is Deuces, and I will holler at you next time.